Coach Capola for Bryant had plenty of praise. But now here comes Bryant. Ralph making space, fires a shot, and scores! Taryn Raup, the senior from South Africa, levels us up here at 1. Miller to take the corner again. Now set up on the left side. Sent in, a shot deflected, and it goes in. Claire Vandershot gets a stick on it, and it's Duke that strikes first. That's Barb Civitetta set up. Reverse sweep into the circle. Miller gets her stick on it, trying to get around Unger, fires a shot, and it's tipped in. Josie Varney just waiting for it, puts it into the back of the net, and the Blue Devils are up 2-0 now. No score between Syracuse and Dartmouth. A couple of teams that lost on Friday in conference play, but now have an opportunity to gain some confidence back today. Pass sent into the circle. Opportunity here. Hamilton looking for some space, has to go up top. Now with Lagonger, she puts on a try. Whistle blows. It's against Syracuse.
That was a good try by Legongers, really just using her body to shield the defender off, but it just hit the backside of her stick a little bit, which caused the ball to bounce up. And that's an easy call for the ref to just have it turned over the other way.
Those safety fouls, some would say, right?
Definitely. That's part of it, but the ball can't touch the backside of your stick in field hockey.
Correct.
So when you get that kind of shot off, it's easy to know that it's coming from the backside of the stick.
Another chance here for the Cuse. Clodagh Ferry going in, crosses into the box. It's a wide open net, and it's Hamilton that connects. It was only a matter of time, but the freshman gets on the score sheet, and it's the Cuse that strikes first.
What a way to make an impact coming off the sideline. Clodagh Ferry just came right off the bench, able to make a run down the baseline, just passed it into the wide open goal for her teammate to just pass it in. That's awesome.
Ferry with the assist. That's her first point on the year coming over from Vermont. Hamilton, her second goal in her freshman campaign.
Hamilton has been a player to watch, too. She was just put on the NFHCA All-American watch list, which is an honor for sure, but I don't think that's really affected how she's played. She's very calm, just letting the leadership of her senior players kind of give her that guidance and wisdom and just do what she knows how to do on the field.
Coach Bradley talked about her ability to move and bend shapes when she's over the ball. It's ever so important to have an attribute like that when you're on the pitch, but also as a freshman, Coach Bradley really highlighted that, talking to her a couple of weeks back, but that's just what Syracuse brings to the table. I mean, that's what is expected too, right, with an ACC program?
Definitely. Being able to come in and just make an immediate impact no matter what age you are, no matter what level. Hamilton is so good at just doing that off-ball work that, again, might not show up on those stat sheets, but she works really hard to set her teammates up like Karina Comans or Charlotte DeVries, and is just an incredible asset to this forward line.
Dartmouth trying to figure some things out offensively. Nice move by Bronwyn Bird. Sends one into the circle, and it could not be corralled. Zoe Schaefer, the intended receiver on that pass, could have set up a one-on-none opportunity had she corralled, but that's what you want to see from Dartmouth. Not many offensive opportunities today. No shots yet from the Big Green, but you see something like that in a counter right here, it's huge.
Once again, Bird coming in with that just passing ability. She's able to see the spaces that Syracuse is leaving open and just passing to her teammates. But no surprise on the first opportunity of your attack that you're not able to get that connection.
That's Pegram getting hounded on the corner. But now it's Dartmouth that takes over. That was Pegram that was actually called for the foul. Chance here for the Big Green. Pass sent into the wheel. Nothing doing. Vanden Nieuwenhof with the interception.
Good patience from Syracuse. Not trying to force the ball up on their first try up the field. Really spreading out the Big Green's press.
Seeing a lot of action on the wings, just exchanging it on both sides of the pitch today. Helped Syracuse grab its first goal about 3 minutes ago, coming from Lana Hamilton, the freshman. It's all about starting fast for the Orange, but after they get that first goal, then they can create some patience. And that's exactly what they're doing right here. SJ quickly over it. Keeps it in front of her. The 25-yard line with Joy Harmon. As it goes out of play, last touch by the Orange. It'll be Williamson to take it on the sideline.
Once again, Clodagh Ferry right on ball, making an impact on the field. You can see she's doing that off-ball work to open up her teammates. That last passing sequence to Quigley was due to the work that Clodagh Ferry is doing off-ball.
Quigley on the near side. Getting around the defender, Cromwell. Great stick work. And the whistle is against Dartmouth. So Quigley can reset. Another opportunity here for the Orange. Nice move from Quigley. Pass sent in, a shot, and it's saved. Hatley Post making the stop. First time we mentioned her today. She comes up with a big save. Senior goalie from Houston, Texas. We talked about the Texas folks. It's unusual you see that.
Yeah, but she comes in with a lot of skill. She had a great game against Cornell, even though there was it didn't go to their favor, but she had some great highlight reel saves from that game on Friday.
Cornell's a tough opponent. I mean, Caroline Ramsey leads the way for the Big Red. Dominant last year for Cornell. Dominant once again here as a pass is sent in, looking for a deflection. No dice for the Orange. What have you seen from Dartmouth that has made it have positives in this match? I mean, we've seen a couple of times where the Big Green have created opportunities for themselves, but the defense has stood out well.
I love that Dartmouth is using the full field. You can see their forwards that get above the Syracuse defenders, just really creating that space and making Van de Nieuwenhof, Pegram have to make those decisions and spread out a little bit more. I also love to see just the strength that's coming from the middle, from number 11, Bird. She's actually making a lot of great defensive saves and stops on Dartmouth's press.
It's the Big Green trailing 1-0 here on the pitch at J.S. Coyne Stadium. Coleman's over it. Now towards the center of the field. Syracuse has had a lot of chances inside the 25-yard line. Back to Quigley on the back line. Going up towards Van de Nieuwenhof, who was dealing with an injury, now back into the swing of things. Super important to have her back because when Syracuse has that first penalty corner, look out. Ape is going to rip.
Those opportunities in the 25 are something that Coach Bradley has focused on in my 5 years at Syracuse. Just really getting those percentages, however many times you're getting in the 25, should equal a certain percentage into the circle, which then should convert into a certain number of goals or penalty corners. So even though they're getting these opportunities, the outcomes in the circle have not been as many as they should be.
Less than 60 seconds to go in this first quarter. Have not had a penalty corner today, something that Syracuse really wants to harp in on. It's a category that the Orange are third in the ACC and averaging 6 a match. Pass sent in and kicked away by Post. It's all about looking for deflections because you can't shoot it outside of the wheel, but if you bring it in, you can have that deflection inside. Comans going inside, creating some space. She's tripped up. A stick is lost, and the whistle actually goes against the Orange. Could you have seen an opportunity for a penalty corner there?
I definitely would have thought that was for Syracuse. It looked like they tripped her up and then bodied her a little bit after the fact. But
now the first quarter comes to a close. And it's Syracuse that has itself a 1-0 lead over Dartmouth. Lana Hamilton getting the Orange on the board. Second quarter action when we come back from Coyne.